Okay, welcome back to this year's Sage. So we're going to be talking about three games this video. All three of these entries are previous entries that were in Sage before. So the first one up is the Miva Legacy. This is a game that I've played when I first discovered Sage, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. I was playing this, and I felt like this game should be completed and uploaded to Steam by now to be able to purchase. Anyway, so the game seems like it's pretty much the same from the level to the music, the controls. Uh, Everything. So there are a few moves that you could do, like double jumping, and you could spin kick on the ground, and there's like a spin dash in the air that you can do. So when you double jump, the second jump can actually work as an attack. So if you jump and then jump again, that second jump, if you collide with an enemy, you can actually destroy them. The spin kick on the ground, I felt like this move was pretty useless. The window for it was really tight, and I just would approach some enemies and I would try to like kick them, but I'd miss and wind up taking damage. I felt like the window was just really tight, you know. And the last attack, which I felt like was the most useful, was the spin dash attack. Kind of like you would jump in the air and then you would do an attack, and then your character would kind of like go into this curl spear type of state, and they would pretty much stay in that form until they hit the ground. So you were pretty much in this offensive, state until you hit the ground. Uh, yeah, controls felt really responsive. However, it didn't have any controller support, which I felt like a game, that was out for this long should have by now. But other than that, no complaints. I thought it was pretty cool. Check it out. Miva Legacy. So the next game up, Mr. Triangle Mania 2. Now I've played this game 2 times before at Sage, and both those times I've picked Mr. Triangle. So in this game, you actually are allowed to play as 3 characters: Mr. Triangle, Mr. Square, and some other guy that's like a Mexican spear dude. So I wound up picking Mr. Square this time. This game did not have controller support to my knowledge. And it just felt really strict. So I would step out and there would be these enemies that looked like little police cars, and they would shoot lasers at me, and they were so mobile and so offensive. And I felt like my character, had like this gun that just didn't really do too well, and I couldn't like aim it in different directions, and my mobility was just actually garbage. I was really slow, and then like I had access to this jetpack that I could use by jumping in the air and then holding the jump button again, after I jump. And yeah, I felt really difficult to me. That combined with the fact that it didn't have controller support just really made sure that I could not progress really far in this demo. I also want to say that upon starting the game, there's like a whole bunch of lore with like profanity and just, I guess it's supposed to be humorous dialogue that you just could not skip, and it was maybe about a minute to 2 minutes long that you just literally had to sit there and just wait for it to finish. And it just destroys replay value. So anytime somebody completes this game or something similar and they want to replay it, they would have to sit through all of that dialogue again. Something that you need to fix, but I can't really judge on this game. But from what I remember, it was pretty okay when I played as Mr. Triangle. Next up, the last entry is Prototype N. This is my favorite of the three. This one is really good. It plays very similar to Mega Man. You can jump, shoot, slide, and you can use bumpers to change between different powers. Yes, I said bumpers because this game does have controller support. The controls are really responsive. You could actually change, which buttons you want to use in the options menu. So if you want to change which button it is to shoot or jump or slide or anything like that, you can do so. This game actually was in Sage last year, and I saw it because I remember the artwork, and I did not play it. I did not get around to it, and that's sad because this game is actually really good. I ended up playing through the entire game and completing all the levels. So this game has 3 zones. The first 2 have 2 acts, and the last zone has only 1 act because obviously this is a work in progress. So the enemies seem really cool. You had some really Mega Man inspired enemies. You could tell that this game is just really inspired by Mega Man, and naturally I'm gonna like it because of that. But yeah, I think it's really good, and you should try it out. So it's made by Arietti, I believe the person's name is, and it has the potential to be one of my favorite entries at this year's Sage. So go check it out, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.